That's all right.
Okay, I'd like to call to order this meeting of the Urbana City Council. It's Monday, July 16th. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Councilmember Ammons.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Hazen.
Here.
Jacobson. Here. Miller.
Here.
Roberts.
Here.
Wu.
Here.
Mayor Marlin.
Here. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting?
Sure, I'll do that.
I'll second it.
Moved by Dennis, seconded by Dean. Are there any corrections?
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
We're approving minutes. They weren't in the packet. were
No,
they?
there are no minutes. It would be from the last week's meeting, and they're not ready yet.
So that's pointless. So
Yeah,
I'll
we-
withdraw my motion.
Okay. I'm going, thank you. I'm just returning from vacation, so that, I should have caught that. So there
There are none.
are none. All right. Are there any additions to the agenda? Okay. Next up is public input. I have a card from the Reverend Dr. Evelyn B. Underwood. She chooses not to address the members, but they are continuously concerned about the sewer problems in the Dr. Ellis subdivision. A card from Elderess Melinda Carr. She chooses not to address the members, but her concerns are about the Dr. Ellis subdivision sewer issues, equity, and historic impact. Is there anyone else who wishes to address the council? Okay. Is there any unfinished business? Reports of standing committees. This is the Committee of the Whole. Jared Miller.
So last week, the Committee of the Whole met and moved a number of ordinances and resolutions forward to the full council with a recommendation for approval. I'm going to try something and see if anybody agrees with me, and maybe we can do it one of two ways. I will ask initially for a motion to move all of these ordinances and resolutions in omnibus fashion for passing this evening. I don't think there was anything controversial within these ordinances that we need to discuss again. However, other council members may feel differently. Alternatively, I know the bikes were a big thing, and we've talked about them numerous times, and people may want to talk about them once more. So I would alternatively look for a motion to move all of the following ordinances and resolutions outside of the first ordinance in omnibus fashion. But I will first ask if there's anyone willing to move the entire agenda from last week in omnibus fashion forward for approval.
I will motion to do that action.
Can I get a second?
Well, wouldn't Jared move? You would move.
Well, I guess I
would-
guess I don't need to ask for that. I will move
Okay.
and see if
So you're
there's-
asking for a second?
Yes.
Okay, so
For a
it's
second on a
moved.
motion to, should I read them all for the record?
If you're going to read them all, I think we should just vote on them. I mean, I don't mind doing some omnibus
Yeah.
things if they're related, but since there are two or three related here and there, but I think this is all we have to do tonight, so I would just prefer, I think, reading the subject of each one so that if people didn't tune in last week and they tune in this week, they at least know the subject.
Okay. Well, there is a motion, and I do have a second, I guess.
I second it, yes. I'll restate that.
Okay.
Second that.
So I guess we need a vote on that prior to whether or not we go through them all individually.
All those in favor, is there discussion?
I just would like to ask the clerk if that puts us in any, jeopardy because of this unusual procedure in terms of the validity of the ordinances, if in case somebody sues.
I don't think you can do that. Not all of them unrelated. Can
Yes,
you?
under Robert's Rules of Order, you can move to adopt an omnibus fashion, related and unrelated. There are no rules governing when you can use omnibus. The only rule is it has to pass unanimously. Or if there's, it has to pass unanimously, and I don't think there's anything in here like that, but let's say there was a budget amendment, which requires 2/3, then the omnibus vote to approve everything would have to be by 2/3 vote rather than majority.
Okay.
So there's a motion on the floor to move all of these in omnibus fashion. All those in favor, please say aye. Oh, Mary Alice, you had a comment?
I just wanted to say that I support Bill in terms of making sure that, I'm not saying that I have any comments again about the dockless bike share, but I do think it's important for everybody to know what we are voting on and to specify that. So I do understand that people want to move our meeting along, but I don't think it'll take too much more time to vote on these individually.
Okay, we need a vote. All those in favor of omnibus voting, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
Can you raise your hands? Raise your hands if you're opposed. 1, 2, 3,
There was 4
4.
opposed.
4 to 3. Okay, these will be done individually.
Okay, well, then on behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I move ordinance number 2018-06-047 for approval.
Second.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Eric. Any discussion? Is this a roll call vote? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
No.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
On behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I move ordinance number 2018-07-049 for approval.
I'll second.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Dennis. Any discussion?
You have hands.
Clerk, please call the roll.
There's hands.
Oh, Mary Alice.
I just want to make sure, the ordinance amending Urbana City Code, Chapter 20, is this the one that has to do with the cell towers? I just want to make sure I understand. Yes, it is the one. So we are mandated to do this because it's this new state regs.
And you have to get it done by the end of the month.
Okay, thank you.
Just if I may, just to clarify, it's small wireless facilities, not cell towers. I mean, it's just order of magnitude of,
All right,
okay.
thank you.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes. Jared?
On behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I will move ordinance number 2018-07-050 for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
On behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I move resolution number 2018-07-029R for approval.
I'll second it.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Hazen.
Yes.
Any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
On behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I move resolution number 2018-07-031R for approval.
I'll
Should be
second it.
Or did I miss one?
Zero
three.
030.
030R for approval.
I will second 030R.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Dean. Any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
All right. This time, I will move resolution number 2018-07-031R for approval.
I'll do the seconding.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Dennis. Any discussion? Will the clerk please call, oh, Bill?
I just, so for clarification, that is a resolution approving and authorizing execution of an intergovernmental agreement with Housing Authority of Champaign County, right?
Correct.
Okay. It'd help to read the subject too when you read the resolution number. Thanks.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
On behalf of the Committee of the Whole, I will move resolution number 2018-07-032R, a resolution certifying a community housing development organization for the Urbana Home Consortium for Habitat with July 2018 for approval.
I'll second.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Brown. Is there any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Wu?
Yes.
That motion passes.
On behalf of the committee, I move resolution number 2018-07-033R, resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a Urbana Home Consortium Community Housing Development Organization agreement for approval.
Second.
Moved by Jared, seconded by Aaron. Any further discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
That motion passes.
And finally, for the committee, I will move resolution number 2018-07-034R, a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of Urbana Home Consortium Community Housing Development Organization agreement for approval.
I'll second.
We'll give that one to Mary Alice. Any further discussion? Okay, will the clerk please call the roll?
Ammons?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Hazen?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
That motion passes. Thank you very much. Reports of special committees. Any reports of officers tonight? I did have a couple of things I wanted to note. One, some of you attended the press conference we had today to announce the receipt of a grant by the Regional Planning Commission to study the extension of the Kickapoo Rail Trail through downtown Urbana. It's really a great community collaboration between the Regional Planning Commission, the City of Urbana, Urbana Park District, Carl Foundation Hospital, Forest Preserve District, and working with the University of Illinois. The grant is for $125,000. It's a feasibility, well, the grant is for $100,000, and $25,000 in addition is being provided by Carl Hospital as a local match, and it will study the feasibility of extending the trail from the terminus, current terminus at Walmart over to Lincoln Avenue. So it will be a significant amenity and improvement to our downtown if we're able to get this going. But anyway, this is the first step in what will be, a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So I want to thank everyone for their cooperation on that, and we very much look forward to the results. The study will take place over the next couple of years, and our staff will be very much involved in supporting and working with the RPC on that. Secondly, I wanted to announce that Urbana has received a Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting from the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States, and this is for our Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, or CAFR. The Certificate of Achievement is the highest form of recognition in the area of governmental accounting and financial reporting, and its attainment represents a significant accomplishment by the City of Urbana Finance Department, and we'll be awarding the certificate to the, I'd like to congratulate Elizabeth Hannon, and then when Sophie Pham gets back in town, we'll actually be awarding the certificate and with Sophie here, as she was largely responsible for this report. But this is a significant achievement for the city. So congratulations to the Finance Department. Any other reports of officers? Okay. Any new business? Seeing none, this meeting is adjourned.